national cleansing exercise. From Westfield to Tobokoto, the Serekunda Bundung Highway, as well as the Westfield Tipper Garage Highway, police officers look relentless in keeping the streets clean.
When we talk of SESRAL, it's a national issue. So being a recruit or being an instructor working with the recruits, I think it's so ideal to come out at our large number to participate as how it is expected. Because if you check there where discipline is started and inculcated to the recruits, so the outcome of the recruits, at least I can say, is impressive.
The Gambia Armed Forces, as custodians of the strong belief that a healthy population is the symbol and beginning of national development, are also keen to the national call.
This Operation Clean Nation has been an initiative of His Excellency the President, who is our Commander-in-Chief. So the armed forces, we don't reason over orders. Once they are given, we are duty-bound to execute them. That is why whenever there is this settle, we make sure that we come out in full force to participate.
GAF personnel expressed their desire to involve in a broader scope in the national event if provided with equipment for the job. At Kombolami, it is a community that largely responded to the cleansing exercise, a scenario that was absent in the Greater Banjul area. The Lamin Ward Councillor told GRTS that this is because his people were thoroughly sensitized about its importance to their health.
The tractors we are using is from the CDDP fund, our project. In fact, we had one tractor from the CDDP, but I was able to make it possible to buy another tractor from the amount of money that we accrue from the other tractor.
In Birkama, the fully packed market septic tank, which can pose health problems to many, is kept clean, courtesy of Your Change for a Change volunteers. The non-charitable organization for change in society marks its second-year anniversary, and this engagement is part of the celebration marking the milestone event. The pit latrine may be clean today but dirty the next day, as vendors and buyers turn the spot into a dumping ground. The Birkama Area Council is coming up with a lasting solution to make this crucial spot a health-free hazard to the surrounding communities.
What we plan to do is, come this Monday, we are employing 2 watchmen, day watchman and the night watchman, so that we can prevent such things happening again. And then secondly, I think Gambians, we should change our attitudes towards waste.
NEA officials say the goal of this presidential directive can only come to fruition with genuine response from the masses. Since this is absence, a change of attitude towards waste management is the answer. Louis Mendy, GRTS.
The new Prime Minister of Burkina Faso discusses with his cabinet plans to reduce the term of the presidency ahead of the 2015 presidential polls. An aid worker struggled to deal with the humanitarian crisis at the Bolengo refugee camp in the eastern Congolese city of Goma. These and other stories coming after this break.
It's NAWEC's highly anticipated spectacular gala dinner coming again. NAWEC's 3rd annual gala dinner with Asanjai and Ngirwel Giban. Other Gambian music delights like Jaliba Kuyate, Abu and Fafa will grace the stage. This is a night of significance. The gala dinner is slated for the 25th of January 2013 at Senegambia Beach Hotel. Chief guest of honor, His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya AJJ Jame. For platinum tables is $60,000. For diamond tables, $50,000. For gold tables, $40,000. For silver tables, $35,000. Individual tickets are $1,500. The dance, 26th of January 2013 at Paradise Suites Hotel, Penchami Hall. And the show is the 27th of January 2013 at Joko Brikama. A night with Asanjai, Jaliba Kuyate and Abuan Fafa.
Production and all entertainment event planning ne ko mangi ni ci ñitali kan nak His Excellency kan la Yahya kan la AJJ Jammeh mané ci ndigalam lañuy défé nak lu reuy ngenté lo xamné di ngenté lan lañu ngenté fataliku sa rew lañuy wax nak muy album bo xamné juroom benn doomi Gambie ñoko sék way ci moy ñam Jaliba Kuyate Youssoufa Ngom Modou Karagay Samou Soso Dafa Artist Jalex di akuntu Yahya Jammeh ya sponsor nak ñi nga xamné ñoy xalé yi ci album bi nga xamné moy fataliku sa rew ñu fasiyé ko loñ nak kañ lañ koy loñ fukki fan ak ñaar ci wéru Janvier fan lañ koy loñ royauté ca Kayra Babik Hotel fundraising gala dina la ma ne oo nañ ñëpp góor ak jigéen mag ak ndaw ñëpp nañu ñëw ci bis ba platinum 50,000 diamond 40,000 gold 30,000 silver 20,000 bronze 10,000 waaxu rek sañ sa ba jag dugg benn 1,000 la di 1,000 dali sa nga dugg ca biir dama ne jóg leen fàttaliku sa réew la ñu wax ci biir réew mi waaye fàttaliku sa réew waay fii ci biir réew Gambie lañ koy defee ànd ceeg suñu artistes yi ci réew mi ñu jàppale xale yi ñu dem kanam ndax kat boo defarul sa réew kenn du la ko defaral kon ku di gàngoo fukki fan ak ñaar ci weeri Janvier ca Kayra Babik kon nag xibaar baa
Welcome back. Scores of people have held a demonstration in Bangui, the capital of the Central African Republic. The demonstrators are angered by the increasing instability gripping the Central African country. Meantime, despite government pledges of a peaceful end to the rebellion, rebel fighters have continued their advance on key government positions, including the capture of 2 new cities. And the new Burkinabe Prime Minister has held meetings with his 32-member cabinet ahead of plans to restructure the term of the presidency in time for the 2015 elections. We have details of that story and others in this roundup.
Demonstrations are being held in Bangui to protest the rebel advance. The Prime Minister has confirmed that the government will open negotiations with the rebels on Tuesday in Libreville, Gabon. Although Seleka, an alliance of 3 rebel groups, has promised not to invade Bangui, on Friday they captured 2 cities, Alindo and Koango. Burkinabe Prime Minister Luc Adolphe Thiaw held his first meeting with ministers on Friday. The 32 members of his cabinet will have to decide on some tough questions before presidential elections in 2015, notably Article 37, approved by the president, which reduces the president's term from 7 to 5 years. Under the article, President Compaoré would not be allowed to stand for re-election. The promotional campaign for FESPACO has got underway in Libreville. Now in its 23rd year, the Pan-African Film Festival will be held from February 23rd to March 2nd in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. More than 100 films will be screened, including mainstream productions, television series, and independent films by African film students. Gabon is this year's guest of honor with 5 films in competition.
The situation in the largest refugee camp in the east of the DR Congo is worsening by the day. The Bulengo refugee camp, which is situated outside the strategic city of Goma, is hosting thousands of desperately hungry refugees. And as we hear in this report, humanitarian groups say they are overwhelmed by the sheer number of people in need of help.
Thousands of DR Congolese are fleeing their homes in the east of the country. 60-year-old Febe walked for 2 weeks with her daughters and grandson to get here. The family was at first taken in by another family in Goma.
We were taken in along with our neighbors, but we had nothing to eat, and we had to buy water. So that's why I came here, to the Bulenga camp, with my family.
Febe left her home with very few possessions to lighten her load for the journey. She had nothing for shelter or to cook with.
It has rained today, it will rain during the night. People need to be sheltered, especially children who are prone to easily get infections.
At the end of December, a massive campaign to distribute humanitarian aid got underway, thanks to a break in the fighting.
Oxfam is part of a big multi-agency NFI distribution today, organized principally by UNICEF, and we're distributing to each household a kit of basic items such as blankets, cooking utensils, things of that nature. Basic items that they need in order to have a household that can be self-sufficient.
The tarpaulin will help me cover my tent. It will protect me from the sun, and I won't have to listen to the noises outside. The pans will also help me because I won't have to look for somewhere to cook, and that's very important.
Febe is worried about armed attacks against the displaced in the camp. Close to 1 million people live in camps like this in North Kivu. Half of them arrived since last April, when the M23 rebels started fighting to control eastern DR Congo.
The situation there in DR Congo. We'll go for another break. We'll be back.